My name is John Hyatt, and this is John Hyatt and Andrew Miller's interview of Mike Davis and Davis Contracting LLC. What was your original plan, and how did you think of it? What is your current business ideas, and how close is this to your original plan?
Original plan was just to have a part-time job, part-time like for after I retire. I started probably 8 years ago thinking about the idea, doing work on the side, and after I'm in my third year now, so third year I'm setting pretty good to where I want to be as far as my workload and the amount of work that I was hoping to have. So I'm sitting pretty good right now, I think.
How did you research? How did you research the feasibility of your idea?
I went, did a lot of research online through the state website for the business website, and also reached out to a business attorney that helped me. He helped me set up my business, and he did all that work for me. He kind of gave me the information I needed as far as setting up my business account, my business insurance, bonds and stuff like that. And then I also have my accountant. I have a CPA that helps me with my expenses and taxes and stuff like that. So
Okay. Where did you obtain your financing for the company?
I have some business accounts that I opened up once I had my business account established through the bank. I was able to get credit through just some local businesses. Plus, I had some startup money that I had to put in for myself, which it all ends up being a tax write-off at the in the end anyway. So I put in a little bit of money, but most of it comes from business accounts that I have set up through different organizations.
Would it be okay to say you learned most of your business skills from your accountant and your attorney?
Yeah. I didn't know anything about the business side of it really before starting. So just talking to them, asking questions, and then being able to give me the insight of what I needed to look for and what I needed to do was the biggest help.
What would you say is the most important entrepreneurial characteristic that helped you succeed?
I would say the biggest thing would be putting the customer first, customer satisfaction. I don't do any advertising as far as outside of just word of mouth. So I try to put the customer first, make them happy, try to give them a good product with at minimal expense, and it seems to work so far. So.
What were the biggest challenges to overcome when starting a business?
The biggest challenges for me were the learning the codes. They have the national electrical codes that we have to go by, but at the same time, each municipality is different. So the county is different from the city in some aspects, and it's really up to the inspectors. So learning what the inspectors want and what they request is probably the biggest obstacle, I guess you would say, to learning the job, I guess.
Okay. What's the most important lesson you learned while starting the company?
My biggest lesson was to always err on the side of caution, especially with the work that I do. If something can go wrong, there's a good possibility that it will go wrong. So to be able to have a backup plan for that in case something does go wrong is the biggest asset that I guess I can do for myself and for my clients to try to make it go as smooth as possible. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So if I have a backup plan to where I can make something happen, then it usually works out pretty good.
Awesome. And what final question? What advice do you have for any would-be entrepreneurs?
My biggest advice would be to, if you're going to start a business, to have the passion for that business. if you don't have the passion to make that commitment to the business and to learn to learn the legal aspects of it, the business aspect, and the customer service aspect of it. If you don't have that passion to do that, then I wouldn't do it. I would do something else. So.
All right. Well, again, thank you. This is John Hyatt, Andrew Miller, and this is Mike Davis with Davis Contracting LLC.
Appreciate it. Thank you.